so okay, so we come back here. We did that. So now, obviously, wait until.
Yeah. To me.
That's right. I gotta get some food for my dog. There he is. Oh, get on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go hunting. Definitely go hunting. I'll get my bow level up. Do some training. What's this vagrant want? Huh?
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What else have you got for me?
Something really special this time. There's a stuck-up plot merchant from the Dechko who comes to Ratai from time to time. The bastard claims poverty is God's punishment on us for our sins. I'd like to show him what God's punishment looks like. Now, if you were to lift his guild seal from his pouch, he'd never live down the shame of losing it once the guild gets wind of it.
The mills of God grind slowly but surely, eh?
And we'll help them along. As a reward, I'll get you something really wonderful. Just wait and see.
I'm on it.
Cool.
See you later.
Cool. Trick is you get him when no one's going to see him, knock him out, loot him, job done.
Why? We are grapes, cultivated from a rose bush.
Oh, he's in the store. Wow, clever. Oh, it's this guy. Gather some flowers. No, trick is just sit and wait, and then take all this off, then it can't
Hey, what are you above? He's carrying a corpse. People, where are you? Murder! For God's sake! There! Over there! For
Don't
God's
move a
sake!
finger.
There! Over there!
You're under arrest for breaking the law.
oh jeez.
Help! Over there!
Jesus Christ. Nah, leave me alone. I got knocked unconscious. Damn it. Bloody God.
Thank your guardian angel. I didn't have time to teach you some manners. Next time you won't be so lucky.
Oh, I didn't steal anything. Oh crap, I'm in rat eye. Wow. That sure makes for an interesting bit of it, eh? Excuse me.
Here in the dark.
Well, I didn't go to plan. Try again.
Only bandits, creeper.
What are you playing at with that
Your
weapon?
torch. Watch it. You can't draw your weapon here.
It's alright. Have any food items? I don't think I do. Yeah, no, I don't. I need to get some. Shh, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I didn't do it. You have no proof it was me.
To heal, Mutt.
I mean, that works. Why are you in the stocks?
I've got that seal for you. But you look like you've taken a bit of grinding in the mills of God yourself.
True enough. I tried my luck and got caught. Sorry, lad, but I've nothing to give you for that seal. Try selling it to one of the millers. I'm sure you can get a tidy sum for it.
I better be on my way before someone sees me.
Don't be calling it enough like me.
Oh, let's go to Teresa's uncle. Yeah, I need to get food for the dog, so we can either go hunting or I can buy it. So all I've got to do is just go to the butcher's in the morning to buy it. Really. Energy 97, that's fine though. I can make energy by eating food.
Good save you.
got some good.
All right.
Let's talk about the plot.
Well,
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on it. Finally, needs no sun.
So that's 180 extra. Alright. Where's Teresa? Is she around the back here? Yeah, there she is.
Thank you for the.
What am I to do with this thing?
Buying and selling through that.
Will you teach me?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my.
First, you have to have.
Bastard.
Well, I hear you.
Certainly.
Yeah, I'm not quite
Well.
there yet.
See you later.
Alright, yeah, let's go do that. First things first though, let's swing by the Rat Eye Butchers and go pick up a bit of meat. Just cheapest bit of meat will do.
God preserve.
There you go, just a bit of beef. Oh, 1 day durability. Freshness.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
I didn't buy it. God damn it. There we go.
To heal, Mutt. Look what I've got for you. Love.
There you go, buddy.
That's a good boy. That's my boy. Here, kneel.
We could go to Summer Patch and go check out that DLC quest. Yeah, let's do that. Because why not? Skip through Ledechko. I wonder, are they going to get someone else to take over that guy's job because I killed him? There we go, so this is where...
Show what you're made of.
What's the matter? Come on!
Is that all you've got? Surrender. Rise.
Stupid beggar. Well, I'll take this food. I've got some stuff I can sell, so... There we go. I love this sword.
Good day to you.
What's the matter?
It's the tourney. It always upsets me.
Why would the tourney upset you?
It brings back sad memories about my son Svartalfur. God rest him. He always loved sword fighting. Even when he was just a lad, he used to duel with his mates with sticks. And for years he saved every groschen he got so as he could buy a real weapon. It wasn't long before he had the hang of all sorts of fancy strikes and feints. So when he heard Sir Hanush was holding tourneys for common folk, he was first in line to enroll.
Did your son ever win the tourney?
Oh, aye, more than once. Svartalfur wasn't the strongest, but he was agile as a weasel. And he put his heart and soul into it.
So what happened to him then?
Well, this fella by the name of Peter enrolled. They called him Black Peter on account of the colour he wore. He beat all comers. No man could match him. Only Svartalfur was determined to take him, so he started training all the hours God gave. He even started going to Captain Bernard for lessons. And in the last tourney, he got the better of Black Peter in the end and won the prize. Only he never came home that day. I figured he was having a drink in Rattay to celebrate his victory. But he didn't even turn up in the morning and I started getting worried. I was just on my way to look for him when some merchants came down. They found my boy by the road just past Rattay. He was still alive, but he was burning up and shaking like a leaf. I sent for the sawbones right away. But before the day was out, I had to send for the priest.
Ah, Black Peter poisoned him.
Do you think it was this Black Peter who killed him?
It was the first thing crossed my mind. Aye. But there's no proof. It could have been anyone, I suppose.
You were right about that Black Peter. He's tough and skilled. I enrolled in the tourney, but I didn't win. Black Peter was the victor again. He's damn good.
And did you find out anything about how my boy died?
I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, well. I didn't expect there'd be much chance of finding out anything after all this time. Thanks for trying, at least.
Oh, that was that. Because I'd already done it and I got that way through the tourney, I basically just completed it. Huh. Another DLC quest. And there's one there as well. Oh, let's go do all of them, because I've done the Woman's Lot one. Let's just go through and do them all. Might as well. Right, so up to Mehahead. This one very much could be the Band of Bastards DLC. Oh wait, that's... So that's it.
Greetings. What do you need?
Sir, can I ask you about something?
Of course, Henry.
Well, I thought since we chased the bandits out of Pribyslavitz, the roads would be safer.
Ah, criticizing your liege lord, are you? And what, in your opinion, should he do about it?
Oh no, I don't mean anything by it. Just that it surprises me.
Easy, lad. I'm only pulling your leg. You're quite right. The roads really aren't safe. Mostly due to one thing. My garrison is a shamble these days. I lost most of my men in Skalitz, and what I'm left with after Pribyslavitz is hardly enough even to guard Pigstone. Let alone guarding the roads and patrolling the rest of the province. I simply don't have the men.
Uh-huh. I understand.
That is, I didn't have the men. As it happens, you've come at just the right time. Recently, I asked an old acquaintance for help. Sir Kuno of Rickwald and his mercenary band. The men who ride with him are a rough lot, mostly former convicts, but they're as capable as any squad of soldiers.
Excuse me for being so bold, but there's plenty of mercenaries around. Surely you can find a more
The band of bastards, this is it.
respectable band.
You have a point, lad, but I'd like to tell you I talked to Kuno because I trust him. But actually my reasons are of a more pragmatic nature. You see, Kuno owes me a favor, so he'll serve me free of charge.
So, you want me to join them?
Yes, but that's not all. I told Kuno I'd send him a guide, but really what I need is for someone to keep a close eye on him and his men. Someone reliable. And I'd say you fit the part. Go and report to him at his encampment. You'll ride with his band on patrols and make sure they don't get too disorderly.
How is he indebted to you?
I did him quite a big service, actually. I saved him from the hangman.
Oh.
Sounds like quite a story. How did it happen?
You should ask him. You'll be spending quite a while riding together, so it'll help pass the time. But one thing I can tell you, he seems to have taken inspiration from me. A lot of his men had their own encounters with the executioner too.
Okay.
Who is this Sir Kuno of Rickwald?
He's the last baron of the House of Rickwald, which became impoverished. So he took to the mercenary trade, like many poor noblemen do, unless they become robbers, which often isn't all that different. He's certainly an entertaining companion, but as a mercenary, well, let's just say he has his own particular approach to certain matters.
That sounds a little worrying.
Oh, it's nothing too bad. Just that now and again he needs reminding not to step over the line.
Alright,
Got it.
I'll go and report to him.
So not
Excellent.
only am I going to be
Set up camp between Ratai and Ledechko. It's a good base
pulling
for
the
covering
reins, I'm
province.
also going to be a
Good luck,
snitch.
Henry. And watch out for yourself.
I will, sir. Thanks.
Your quest started. Band of bastards. Got a shuttle there. Skalitz, mate. I'm currently Sir Radzig Kubliar's right hand man, so you can suck my fat one. No joking.
I'm looking for Sakuno. Sakuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp?
Jurassic sent me.
You won't get nothing out of him. You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
Yes, Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call the Stone.
See why? What's up with him? Cat got his tongue?
No, more like the dog got it. The executioner's dog. And the executioner ripped it out of him. Anyway, you better come along with me. I'll introduce you to the other fellas. And the chief.
Oh, he actually has no tongue. So he's literally there just to be intimidating.
Bearman brothers. Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs. Except when they're too drunk to string two words together. Like now. Don't get on the wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up. Well, it ain't a pretty sight.
Don't worry. Neither is mine.
Make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Never mind the fancy poses, Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance. And you, Dangler, stand your ground. Don't let him lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Sir? This is Henry. From Lord Kobler.
Oh, it's about time Radzig got round to this. We need someone who knows their way around these parts. Leave off with the bowing and curtsy. We don't hold with that tomfoolery here.
Jakey! Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and get water. The lads are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving.
Snot-nosed brat. You pull him out of a pile of shit. And they thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts. So I hope I can rely on you, Herman.
It's Henry.
Right. As I said to Radzig, I don't want to carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right?
I've heard a lot of fellas say that. They still ended up at the wrong end of one.
We'll find out. Stefan, take a break. Dangler, let's find out what Harold here can do.
Sure. No problem, Chief.
Oh yeah.
Curse it! Didn't fare badly at all, I must say.
Whoa!
All right, good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
Sir Kuno, can you tell me something about yourself?
Drop the sir. That title brought me nothing but grief. But what do you want to know?
What about your debt to Sir Radzig? How did that come about?
A twist of fate, lad. I was fighting in the hostilities between the House of Schallenberg and the town of Colleen. Some trade dispute it was. And I fought under the Schallenberg colours. In the end, the two sides negotiated a truce. And I rode to Colleen with the delegation that was to parley there. We stopped off at an inn on the way. And it was there that I met Radzig Kobler. I could tell at first sight he was a man after my own heart. A likeable rogue, with a sharp mind and a merry soul. We spent the whole night drinking together and talking. And in the morning, we set off together, with sore heads, but in good temper. Since he was travelling to Colleen, same as I was. Only, once we reached the city gates, they arrested me on the spot. Seems the burgers had it in for me, since I'd been making their lives hell for a good 6 months. On the other hand, I was a member of the peace delegation, so by rights, they shouldn't have even looked at me sideways. And then it hit me why Radzig was there. Colleen is a royal city, so he was there to represent the king's interests.
I see. So he was on the other side.
That's right. Anyway, they threw me in a dungeon, and a few days later, word reached me that the Schallenbergs had reached an agreement with the burghers. Only part of the deal was they would give them my head. And I'd surely have ended my days swinging from the town battlements if it hadn't been for Radzik. He liked me, and he could see it was a dirty trick, so he somehow squared things with the city council.
Lucky for you.
Indeed. I owe my life to Radzik, and I'll never forget it. He's asked me twice before for help. This is the third time, and how could I refuse him?
So Radzik told me the Rickvold family lost its wealth. How did that happen?
There's all sorts of ways to become impoverished. Nothing easier, especially when your father's a fool and your mother's mad as a bat.
Oh.
I mean, I'll do
It's
it.
a long and twisted story. We took our name from Rickval Castle, but that actually belonged to the convent of the Poor Clares in Tynitz. And my father only leased it. You see, he knew the abbess there since they were young. Knew her very well. There was even talk that she only joined the order because her family wouldn't let her marry him. Anyway, whether he was fucking her right there in the convent, or he just took a lot of interest in scripture, he spent an awful lot of time in Tynitz.
I mean, that'll do it.
He might have been after a bit of both.
Sinning and confessing all in one place. Well, I can see the convenience of it. Anyway, my mother never had strong nerves. Truth be told, her sanity was always shaky. Pa's escapades drove her cuckoo entirely. Then, one frosty December morning, I was woken by screaming and smoke. I looked out the window. I saw my mother there, in the courtyard, wreathed in flames. Behind her, the stables, the farm buildings and the tower were burning too. And she just stood there, shrieking with laughter.
Christ. That sounds like a scene straight out of hell.
Hellish it was, I can tell you. Me and my sister Adela and a few servants managed to get out before the whole place went up. I couldn't get to my father. Or my little brother. The lad was only 7. My sister and I were left destitute after the fire. Then my cousin, Adam of Drevich, took us into his castle. A few weeks later, he offered to buy what was left of our estates and sell me a small fortress near a Kovnik. It was a great relief. We suddenly had some hope of a future again. So I told my sister about it. And it was the biggest mistake of my life. A week later, the two of them announced to me they were getting married. And all that was left of our estates, lands, woods, villages, Adela was to get it all as a dowry.
But surely that was for you to decide. You were the head of the family, right?
Aye. Only I barely had 17 years under my belt, and I'd just lost everything. Of course, I argued with them, and that was the only excuse they needed to kick me out of Drevich too.
Wait, so your cousin married your sister? Inbred!
But I'm not complaining. As my pa always used to say, if you can turn your hand to something, you'll never be lost. Doubt it ever crossed his mind how often I'd remember those words.
So Radzik told me the Rickvold family is... Oh.
It's a
Well, noble...
Anyway.
Just skip works, it's all the same. Right.
I'd like to ask about your men.
I don't know.
Ask away.
What about the fellow they call Dangler?
I've never ridden with a better man, I can tell you. He doesn't say a lot, but for that, he listens all the better. Nothing escapes him.
So he scouts for you?
Not just that. It's happened more than once. I was closing a deal with someone, and Dangler told me after that he didn't like the smell of the fellow nearly every time he was right, and the fellow tried to stab me in the back afterwards.
Those Behrman brothers are quite a pair.
Indeed they are. There's no more mercy in them than in, well, a bear. If I told them to skewer you on the spot, they'd do it, without batting an eyelid.
Jesus.
Oh, aye. They'd argue first about which one of them got to do the job. But they're as obedient as a huntsman's dogs. Real soldiers. Pair of them. Reliable. As long as they don't get too drunk. Then there's no keeping them under control. But nobody's perfect.
What can you tell me about Stefan?
Fletching. For one thing, he's a very resourceful fellow.
How did he come to join your band?
Well, let's just say he was in the right place at the right time. You'll find he has quite a knack for that.
What exactly happened?
Sorry, I'd love to tell you the whole story, but I'd be betraying his trust.
Oh, now you've got me curious. Maybe I should ask him myself.
Sure, why not? Well, Fletch does love to converse.
What about that dumb one? How did he end up with you?
The Stone? Oh, he just kind of tagged along.
Just like that?
Aye, just like that. We were riding from Olamots to a castle past Kladsko, when we ran into him and some other wayfarers camping along the way. You know how it goes. We made acquaintance with them, had a drink or two, then we travelled on together. After all, there's safety in numbers.
I'm not sure I'd be thinking that if I ran into you lot on the road.
We might have done some things I ain't proud of. But wayfarers are sacred even for me. Anyway, our fellow travellers dropped off along the way. One in Mohelnitz, one in Schoenberg, and the rest in Kladsko. Except for the Stone. He stuck with us the whole way. The fellas kept asking him what he was after. Of course, he never said a word. When we were approaching Barsdorf, I ordered the men to get rid of him. I had some business at the castle, and I didn't want any strangers sticking their noses in. Stefan tried to tell him nicely, but he just sat there, staring like he was turned to stone. That's when we gave him the name. Then the Bearman brothers tried to get him off his horse. He booted Jan in the face and knocked him out cold. Then he jumped down and felled Petter with one punch. A man who can do that is a man you want on your side. So we kept him.
Weren't you worried about having a stranger in your band? Especially one who didn't talk.
No, I figured if you can't talk, you can't tell. Besides,
I mean, to be fair, that's pretty decent logic.
What about Jakey?
Jakey, that boy will be the death of me. You've got to be tough on him, or he's good for nothing. But I'm fond of him, in a way.
Like a son?
I wouldn't go that far. But I've no family of my own. And unlike those other cutthroats, he seems to me like a good lad.
You were pretty hard on him, though. And the others keep him on his toes, too.
Boy needs a firm hand. I was like him once, and I got the same too. If we let him be, we'd end up with a third bear man. And we want that.
True. 2 is more than enough.
Alright, that's everything. Right, 1 second, guys. Right, I was just sleeping, then we'll go on patrol. What?
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
There you go, boy.
Stefan, can you tell me something about yourself?
What is it you want to know, youngster?
I'm curious how you ended up in Kuno's band.
You noticed I don't exactly fit in with this pack of felons and reprobates. Huh? Unfortunately, you can't always choose your company, can you?
No, I suppose not. But how did you come to be with them?
Oh, well, I'd love to tell you, but Kuno insisted we keep that between the two of us. And I'm not one to break a confidence.
Oh. But Kuno said it was you who wanted to keep it secret.
Really? Are you sure about that? You must have misunderstood him.
No, I don't think so. At least... Oh, never mind. So, where did you live before? What did you do?
I used to live in a town before. Back there I was doing something very different. Although, now I think of it, maybe it wasn't that different in a way. If you know what I mean.
Actually, I haven't the foggiest idea what you mean. You don't give anything away, do you?
Me? I'm an open book, lad. Ask me anything you like, and I'll give you an honest answer. Go on.
Maybe another time. My head's starting to spin.
As you wish. Shame, though. There's nothing I enjoy more than conversing.
Can you tell me something about yourself, yeah?
Why not? I haven't been to confession for a while.
How did you end up in Kuno's band?
It's nothing new for me and my brother. We've been fighting for coins since we were old enough to carry swords. Last time we rode with one Lombardian by the name of Collini. All over Bavaria, Austria and that.
What happened? Did you fall out?
Nah, we just wanted to come back to Bohemia. You know how it is. When no one understands a word you say, it ain't worth a damn.
You and Petter seem very close.
As brothers should be, lad.
Well, to tell the truth, I'd never have guessed the two of you came from the same mother.
Oh, we've got the same ma, all right. I ain't got no ma, and neither does he. And the same goes for our pa. It's probably Satan himself.
Oh. I'm a bit confused. You're not actually brothers?
We might be, but we might not. A band of mercenaries found us in a village when I was still a baby. Better hardly walking, playing in the dirt together we was. Their leader took a shine to us for some reason. He took us away and raised us up. Raised us with swords for playthings and ale for mother's milk. A few years later, he was killed and assassinated. The band fell apart. But we joined another right away. That's the way it's been ever since, over and over.
So you two never had... well,
a normal life. We ride from one fight to another, risking our necks and killing who they pay us to kill. That's normal for us. Always has been.
I mean, fair. Like, if that's what you're used to. Alright, let's ride out.
Should we ride up?
Aye. We ought to set out on patrol about now. Hope you've got your kit ready and whatnot. I'd like to head to the north. Is there anything interesting that way?
North of here, Samapesh and Merhoyed are that way, and Talmberg is a bit further on. There's stables in Merhoyed.
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
And from there?
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure to turn up. Feel it in my bones. Mount up and let's go.
Sure. Chief.
What a fine day, eh, brother?
Indeed, brother.
You know what I like best about days like this, Yam?
The scent of chamomile wafting from... like the rounded hills, rising, all soft and deep in sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting.
Dew glistening in a mossy hollow.
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
A sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect.
Aye. It reminds me of that day. The day when the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very making stuffed like that.
Your ma's a stuffed bird. I stuffed her myself.
You know, I like these guys.
Well, men, how are things?
May I?
Yes, Fletch?
Actually, I'm a little concerned about the prospects of this place.
Oh, how's that?
I've been looking around and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any kid. Arrows since the day Jakey joined me. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletch is moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby.
Not to mention fools in the taverns who don't know when to stop rolling those dice.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of Beyond everywhere we go. It always makes me uneasy.
Jakey?
I was supposed to get a suit of armor, but all I got was a shitty kettle. Sorry, but they don't do homeworks in girl sizes.
How did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight. To the victor the spoils. That's how it's always been. But no purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
Let's go! Behind me, and keep your eyes peeled.
Smoke over there. I'm sorry, but I ride up front, buddy.
What do you think we can expect this time, fellas?
Russia, in a piss bomb. Nice.
Yeah.
My mouth is already watering, bro.
Never gets to see the action.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Futility and human suffering. Like always.
All's for a good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's?
Jesus, I wish you'd all shut up.
Jesus Christ, what a massacre. They weren't even armed. Looks like it happened. We can't be all that clever, or they'd have taken God Almighty. Poor wretch. Still smouldering. Whoever torched it can't have got very far. What a pile of shit. I wonder if they found anything valuable at all.
Try and find something.
No signs of resistance. They simply slaughtered them like animals.
This sounds like cumin. humans. I don't know, it's poppies.
This one will do some change.
Ah.
Kuno will want to know about this. I found this shield in a shed along with a letter. Seems like someone left us a message.
Show me that. I don't know, Chris.
House
The
of
House
Zul.
of Zul. Dangerous lot, God's truth.
I don't think we'll find anything else here. We'll stay here a while, just in case. And you should go and report to Radzig what happened.
What do you know about these Zuls?
Family of impoverished nobles. They fought in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia. But what they're after in Bohemia, no idea.
I thought I could go and search for those raiders. They might not have gotten very far yet.
All right. It's always good to have an extra pair of eyes. We'll keep searching here for a while, and then head back to the camp. To me.
They're supposed to go be down here and ask them down here if they've seen raiders come through.
Good day, Henry. Jesus.
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I'd like to hope...
All right.
Isn't that what... Satisfied?
More.
You know what?
Sorry, but I'm not. Take care. Hey.
I got some money on top from Matthew.
Really?
Yeah. Here, you can have some of it.
All right. Thanks then.
God save you.
Have you?
Just some talk about lost sheep and decent wenches. Probably nothing to interest you.
Of course I care about them. Sheep and wenches are my thing. Where do I find them?
That's over in Dungle. They ran away into the forest.
The wenches?
The sheep.
Well, we'd better get back to work.
I don't really have anything specific right now, but I did hear about something interesting from one of your neighbors.
Who?
I don't know his name, but it was about as old as you. He said his family owned the Scallops Tavern.
Young Adam, then. And the interesting part?
He decided he wanted to go back home. See the damage or so. And someone looted it right in front of his nose.
I know. I've met those scavengers before. It's not that interesting, just sad, really.
It certainly isn't Christian. But the thing is, they were hiding money in that cellar of theirs.
And did he say where he was going?
He said he's going to Rattay, that he has some arrangements there.
It won't be easy to find him. Rattay's a little overcrowded nowadays.
Then you'll have to ask someone, won't you? Bloody hell. You want me to hold your hand while you do it?
I wouldn't count on it. The looters probably spent all of it by now if he called into the right tavern. But anyway, I'm sure they didn't exactly have the royal treasure hidden there.
This Adam said it was enough to fix a whole cottage, or to go exploring the world.
Alright, but it still seems shady. And you haven't really given me much to go on.
Maybe, but I don't have anything better. Why don't you find him and ask him and see where it leads you?
I'll be on my way.
Go. Go.
Actually, what I should do is read this. Raticoblet, you unscrupulous beast, devoid of Christian morals, I accuse you. You abandoned all honor and virtue when you perpetrated acts of cruelty and malevolence against me and my forebears. I call you a cur for committing those vile deeds, which you'll certainly remember well. I challenge you to face me in the duel as benefit its knightly virtue, to desist from cowardly concealment behind castle walls, and to defend your honor and that of your house as behoves noble status. If you decline to do so, I will travel this land and truthfully make known to all that you are an ignominious wretch, unfit for the company of decent men, and I shall have a shield nailed to the pillory. Your shield nailed to the pillory is a mark of shame. I swear before God, I act justly bound by my family honor and perpetrate against you only that which you deserve. My grievance is only against you, but the longer you hide from me in a cowardly manner, the longer I shall maraud and plunder in this province, but be upon your own head. Signed June 2nd, year 1403 by Sir Hagen's My lord.
Greetings. What do you need?
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out farm near Mevriet.
Christ! It seems Previslavitz wasn't the end of it.
This is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest. A tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately. It's the House of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Show it to me. Although I think I already know what it will say.
Here you are, sir.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel. Defend your honor. An ignominious wretch.
Ignominious,
That's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
That's a long story.
Well, I'd like to hear the whole story, sir, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. It began in the first year of King Wenceslas's reign. He sent me to resolve a dispute between the Zuls and a neighbouring house. It concerned land boundaries. The Zuls had refused to accept the ruling of the land court. His Majesty's position was a little shaky after his coronation. So a decision was made in the royal court to take radical action against any dissent in the kingdom. Since the Zul family was defying the king, we were obliged to punish them. Harshly, as the circumstances demanded. The head of the family, Hagen's father, was hanged, their castle razed to the ground and their property confiscated.
So, they're out for vengeance. But you acted according to the law.
Would it were that simple, lad. I was young and didn't realize the repercussions it would bring. For one thing, the king didn't use it to strengthen his position. On the contrary, he took less and less interest in such affairs.
How come?
Because he realized things would eventually sort themselves out. He promoted me to royal hetman, leaving him to pursue other interests. Secondly, my actions essentially created another band of robbers. When you strip a nobleman of his property, you can't expect him to take to begging. And thirdly, I wasn't aware at the time that the other party to the dispute was distantly related to me. Naturally, that made it look like I was acting in self-interest. If I'd known what I know today, I'd have been a lot more circumspect.
Mr. Hagen wants to challenge you to a duel.
Apparently, he still hopes I will agree to this kind of outmoded solution to disputes.
Surely you can't refuse a challenge to a duel. What about your honor?
Henry, my boy, honor is a splendid thing, and it should be held in high regard. But in time, you'll learn that some matters are not so straightforward.
Like this one?
Yes, like this one. The only reason Hagen is challenging me now is that he has a marked advantage. I've served as the royal hetman for the last 15 years and become a courtier. Hagen, meanwhile, was fighting in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia, and elsewhere as a mercenary. Which of us do you think would win a duel? That's not honor, but an abuse of honor. Commonplace opportunism. I don't blame him for trying, but I'm not such a fool as to play by his rules.
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
That's a long...
Well, if I'm...
True. So, ever...
But you skip through all that because I already listened to it.
Well, what are we going to do about this?
I don't know that.
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll deal with him, sir.
I'm sure you will, Henry.
Holy cow! 225 groschen? Hell yeah!
Henry, have you questioned that prisoner in Mer?
Not yet.
Then get on with it. What do you want?
Right, end dialogue.
Lord watch over you.
Yes, I want to fast travel. I wouldn't say fast travel if I didn't want to fast travel. I'll go. You know, I will go do that captive in Metalhead, but I want to do these DLCs. There we go. Alright guys, what we'll do is we're going to leave this episode here, because obviously this is going to, like, it's about an hour and 45 minutes long. So we'll leave this episode here, and next episode we'll continue with the band of bastards, as they say, and I'm just going to ride down now to the encampment. But yeah guys, as always, if you like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, be on the lookout for new videos, new live streams, and all that good stuff. And don't forget to go check out all the links in the description down below, where you can get yourself some Kingdom Doom merch, top quality stuff as always. And I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.